Hello everybody, my name is Ryan. This is my review of Baby Driver, written and directed by Edgar Wright, starring Ansel, Elgort, John Hamm, Kevin Spacey, Lily James. If you need me to keep going, this cast is amazing, so you probably don't need me to keep going at this point. But also, Isa Gonzalez, Jamie Foxx, and John Bernthal. This movie is terrific. I enjoyed it. I love the hell out of it. You should go see it. I'm definitely going to see it again. Whole review coming up now. This is Nerd. What I feel like I have to mention before I start this review is I feel a little biased in doing this review and talking about this movie, because I personally feel like this movie was made for me. It is terrific. There's a moment in this movie when I'm like, okay, this is a movie where all the action set pieces, all the driving, like half of the cuts in this movie and half the sound effects are cued to beats in a song. A movie where it's like a 30-song soundtrack, so I can go home and listen to this for a 2-hour workout and not have it repeat. It's incredibly made. I love it. And the main action set piece is set to a Queen song. It's terrific. John Hamm is amazing in this. I don't want to talk about his role too much because I feel like it's sort of a spoiler if I do. But he's really cool in this, and there's a lot of layers to that character, and as the movie goes on, he gets better and better, and it's so awesome, and I really enjoyed that. There's a lot of little subtle things that I didn't realize until I thought about it again, so maybe this is a movie I'm going to enjoy more the second time around, but I don't know if I can enjoy it more. This is a movie that I was sitting in the theater, and I was just mouth-wide smile. I was fucking loving it. I couldn't believe that it was this good at some points, because, it's so good, and it's so made, in a way that I just really like movies that have a great soundtrack, that give me new songs to listen to that I really like, because again, I really like movie trailers, and what I will say is this is Suicide Squad the trailer, the movie, in the sense that Suicide Squad the trailer promises cool characters with cool action, and it's going to be cut to some cool songs, and they of course can't deliver that in the movie because it's not a movie trailer, but this is a movie trailer made into a movie, and it's awesome, and I love it. The dialogue is quotable as shit. There's some great stuff in this movie. I don't want to talk about it here because I feel like it's a little bit of a spoiler, but the second song in this movie is really cool, the way it's kind of cut to everything happening, and you can tell this is filmmaking that either took a long time or Edgar Wright is just a god at directing at this point, because this must have, I'm just thinking about this, I'm like, this must have been so incredibly hard to make, right? Because there's some stuff in this movie that you watch and you're like, this is really well timed, this is really well cut, the editing in this movie is terrific, the sound editing and sound mixing is also great, just the way that they can get, if a cup gets slammed down, it's cued to a music beat in the song they're listening to. It's all super well timed, it's all really well edited and really well cut, and I fucking love this movie, and I love how it does that, because that's just something I love. I love listening to music while driving, and I love drumming along to songs with my fingers, and I love movie trailers, or movies in general, where action beats are cut to beats and songs. This movie was made for me. The main song is, if there's one song you can kind of identify from this, it's the big action song in the end, and it's Brighton Rock by Queen. It's awesome, and I love this. The cast is terrific, the directing is really good, the writing is really good, again, the dialogue is super great, the soundtrack is great, but do you really need me to tell you that? I feel like with a movie like this, or Guardians of the Galaxy or something, if the soundtrack wasn't good, it would break the movie, so I feel like you should just infer that I really like the soundtrack. The production and everything is awesome. The design of the whole sets and everything is awesome. The cars that they use are really fun in a lot of aspects, the way... So, first of all, the car chases are incredibly awesome. It's some of the best stunt driving ever. There are no CGI cars in this movie, and that is incredible, and it's one of those feelings when I watch The Mummy, and I'm like, wow, Tom Cruise did all these stunts. Too bad they're horribly directed. It's holy shit, all this car stuff is real, and it's amazingly shot, and it's amazingly shown. You love the characters in this movie. It's well thought out. This movie has a sad and also a happy ending. I'm not going to spoil it, but it wraps everything up so well. It's so great. I think this might be one of the best movies I've ever seen, and it might be my personal favorite movie. Again, I'm not saying it's the greatest movie ever made. I'm just saying, in terms of things that I like, in terms of how I like action sequences to work, and how I just kind of nerdgasm out a little bit about like action scenes and like just kind of sound editing in general being cut to song beats and how I kind of like to do that in real life. This movie is just super fun and I really enjoy that. And it's exactly what I wanted, it's exactly what I expected, and that's not a bad thing because I expected something amazing, so it could personally be my favorite movie. It's not the best movie ever made, I'll say that again, but for me, I love it. And maybe I'm super biased in saying that. Maybe you'll like it a lot less, but you can go out and see it and tell me what you think. I think there's a good chance I'll like this movie because I loved it. And I feel like even if I'm a little biased, I can't be so biased enough that this review is just nullified in your opinion. So what do you think? You can comment your thoughts down below. Give this video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more movie reviews, and I'll see you all next time.